Alright, welcome to my Wolverine 1,000 mile boot review after 1 year. Let's dive right in. So I think the two things that sold me on these boots right from the beginning were the fit and just the silhouette too. I like the slim, low profile, the height of the boot I like, the slimmer toe box I like. I was shopping for a pair of Red Wing Beckmans in the beginning. It has a bulkier toe, and also it just didn't feel as comfortable right in the beginning. There's more of a break-in period on the Beckmans. And I was willing to go through that, but right when I tried these on, I liked them a lot. They fit my foot really well, they felt comfortable, and I liked the slimmer toe and the lower profile. I liked the silhouette of these a little bit better. Alright, so the leather. The leather is Chrome Excel from Wolverine. It's a pull-up leather, which gets its name from this pull-up action that changes color as the oils and pigments disperse as you pull up on it. The leather has a beautiful look, a beautiful feel, a beautiful smell. Even still after 1 year, I use cedar shoe trees. That's probably why they still smell good. Keeps them dry and aromatic. The leather though, it does scrape easily, but that is part of the charm. It's what gives it its characteristic look, this Chrome Excel leather look. You'll see, watch, if I drag my fingernail across, you can see that just lightly dragging my fingernail across it will kind of scuff the leather, but it also buffs out easily. So you can rub your finger across it, you can like take a horsehair brush to it, and it brushes right out. But that kind of scraping and buffing over time is what gives it its patina, its look, its vintage look. I don't really worry about it scraping up too much because I just buff it out and it just adds to the charm, it adds to the look. It's just a beautiful looking boot. I like the leather, I like the look, the construction, quality construction, made in the USA. Some people do complain about the construction being kind of iffy, hit and miss. Some people have a lot of loose grain creasing. Loose grain creasing happens in Chrome Excel. It's this like thick, loose creasing up here, like on the tops of my ankles. Some people have complained about having that down on the toe area, on the vamp, and also maybe like a heavy crease here. So some people complain about the construction and also maybe like uneven stitching. I haven't noticed any of that on my pair. It just seems really well constructed. The stitching is all even and uniform and clean. The welt is well stitched, and as you can see, I don't have a lot of loose grain creasing. A little bit up here at the ankle, but it doesn't bother me much. They are not light. They weighed at about 23 ounces before I glued on the half soles and heel lifts. After I glued on the half soles and heel lifts, it weighed at about 27 ounces each. So they feel substantial. You can, they are heavy leather, solid leather boots. The fit and the feel is probably what sold me on these boots right in the beginning. There's no break-in period. The leather, like I said, is really soft and supple, and it just felt great on my foot right in the beginning, and I think that's why I decided to get them. I was shopping for the Red Wing Beckman, and then after I tried these on, they just felt so comfortable that I decided to go with these. I wear an orthotic insert. I brought these to the store with me and tried them on and fell in love and ended up getting them. So the half soles, I wanted to protect the leather soles, so right when I got these a year ago, I glued on these Vibram lug half soles and also the heel lift. I'd read some horror stories about people wearing through leather soles in like 4 months or 6 months. Sidewalks, pavement are brutal on leather soles, and I just wanted to protect them and make them a little bit more functional. And right now, they still look good after a year. I'm surprised at how much tread is left. They're still holding strong. The glue is still holding strong. As you can see, there's no edge separation on this right boot. There is a little bit of edge separation on this left boot here in this corner, and in another video I'll show you how to repair that. I've let it go for a couple months because I was curious to see how it would progress, but it's been about the same for a couple of months, and I'll show you how to repair that if that happens to you. The most noticeable wear is on the heel. From this heel strike, you can kind of see how it wears at an angle. But there's still a lot of tread left in these, and so I'm going to glue that edge separation down and see how much longer they last. I'm curious to see how long they last. So for more pictures and reviews, you can go to halfsoles.com and see what I've done there. And if you're feeling up to the task of gluing on your own half soles, I made a couple of videos. You can go check those out to see how to glue a half sole, how to glue a heel lift, and all the supplies you need are also available at halfsoles.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.